Hello everyone. So this session we go to the last chapter of the trigonometric. It's this content, this subject of this session is a trigonometric equation. I will not spend time to explain what this equation, what is function, right? They should be learned before. Let's simply say it's like left and right. They have equal, right? They have two sides, and then you will find the one of the unknown, right? Either x, y. Sometimes we use that. Okay, so sometimes you will ask for trigonometric function. We normally find what's the data, the angle, the radius it is. Okay, let's directly go to solve the trigonometric equation. Okay, but remember, based on this one, the example you can notice that for trigonometric equation, we're supposed to provide a domain of the one we want to find. Why? Because we learned that for trigonometry, they have little difference, right? Because the end line can keep on going one circle, two circle, and the end line can finally stay at the same line, same end line when it goes to the first circle, right? So, but they have the same result because they have the same x and y height, the length and the width, right? So remember this. So if we don't have this one, we should write it to k. K is what? K is natural number, right? Okay, so let's do this one. 1 minus cosine theta square equals to 1. So this same as cosine theta equals to 1. So cosine theta should be equals to negative positive 1, right? Okay, this is a special angle, right? Theta. If think about it, this is a plus 1. Plus 1, since this is 1, cosine is this size, right? This size divided by the hypotenuse, and it's the 1. So this side and the hypotenuse are the same. So which means they must either lie on the positive x-axis, either on the negative x-axis, right? So if positive is 0, if negative is pi, right? But here we have like you see here, the pi is not included, right? This is what? This is a group sign, so only 0 is included. So theta is equals to what? 0. Okay. How about this one? Sine theta equals to 0.3. This is not a special angle that we remember. So what our answer is will be simply as theta is equals to arc sine 0.3. Am I right? That's the exact answer, right? Okay. And nobody asked you how to solve arc sine 0.3. Okay. Let's see this one. Cosine theta equal to sine theta. Domain is 0 to pi. Cosine theta equals to sine theta. Let's recall what this condition will be happen. This will happen. Oh, sorry. This should pass by the center. Should be happen here, 45, or it should go to here, right? This is like 225. So the point on this 29, when they drop down, the height is equals to the length. They're same, right? So here is also because they are both negative but the same, right? But the problem is they're only in the range is 0 to pi, so it cannot be included in this one. So only can be 45. So theta equals to what? Pi over 4. Right? Pi over 4 is 45 degrees. How about this one? Sine 2 theta plus 2 sine theta equals to 0, and the theta belongs to 0 to pi bracket. So how to solve this? We have to first to simplify this one. So this simplify should be 2 sine theta cosine theta plus 2 sine theta equals to 0. And the common factor is 2 sine theta and then cosine theta plus 1 equal to 0, right? Since this is the two terms times together is 0, so either of them is 0, is meet the function. So let's say sine theta is equal to 0 or cosine theta plus 1 equal to 0. If sine theta equal to 0, the theta should be 0, right? Or pi, am I right? Am I right? If cosine plus 1 equals to 0, then cosine theta should be negative 1. If cosine theta is negative 1, then this should be pi, right? Let's see, this is a 0, and this x is y, So this should be, if like this one, point on the directly at the the x-axis and negative side. So this is p. So the cosine will be this size, right? OP divided by hypotenuse. Hypotenuse are the same because they are 1, right? But since the OP is negative, so the answer is active, so there should be pi. So so the final answer is what? Theta equals to 0 or pi. Am I right? Okay, let's see the last equation. Last equation, remember, sine pi over 3 plus theta plus sine theta minus pi over 3 equals to 1. This is a summation, right? So summation is equal to sine pi over 3, then cosine theta, then plus what? Cosine pi over 3, then sine theta. The second one will be sine theta, then cosine pi over 3, right? Then minus cosine theta, am I right? Then sine pi over 3 equals to 1. So let's see, cosine pi over 3, wait, sine cosine. Okay, let's just simplify first. Then pi over 3 is 60 degree is the answer should be square root of 3 cosine, right? This is special, right? And then we look at here, this is 1/2 is cosine sine, sorry, theta, and then plus sine theta cosine pi over 3. This should be 1/2, right? And the sine theta, and this should be minus sine pi over 3 is square root over 2, and the cosine theta equals to 1. So now we can cancel these both. So we can get this half is 1. So sine theta equals to 1, right? So sine is what? The theta is what? Theta is what? Theta is pi over 2 in the domain of what? 0 and the pi, right? If no, let's check, if positive 1, this x, this one, yes, this one, no, this one is negative, yeah, so only this one. So yes, then this will be we can write in as 2k plus pi over 2, right? So we can write it like this way. So k can be 0, right? K can be 0. Yeah, k can be 0. right? Yep. Okay, so thank you today. Just we discussed the different style of the trigonometric function. Hope you really learn from this session. Okay, thank you very much for you to join this session. Thank you. Bye bye.